What's happening? Anthony's back once again. I wanted to talk about. I want to throw up, some lawful, legal things. I wanted to talk about, some subjects like straw man, UCC, common law, maritime law, court things, discharging, disputing, things like that. But I'm gonna probably either touch on probably a little bit of all those, or maybe just go one by one, full depth. But I just want to throw some videos out there and some information out there because I haven't really talked about this on my channel. But pretty much, hey, let me see if I could turn down this music. It is actually distracting me. All right, so let's just assume that you already know what the straw man is, which is the in legus name. That is the actual proper term for it. Straw man name is actually like the slang term, or it looks like the slang term. And if you say that in court, they won't really know what you're saying, or they're thinking that you're getting information off the internet. So in legus would be a proper way to address that entity. But anyways, I just want to probably give you guys a testimonial, maybe some things that I'm working on and doing. So let me just throw out a testimonial to get you guys to get an oomph, and then I'll probably go into a couple things. So actually, I got my driver's license reinstated for free. I owed $1,500 for a ticket, no registration, no insurance, and this information that I know, I was able to reinstate my license for free. Very simple, very easy, not a hassle. Mailed out one document. Didn't have to mail anything else after that. It would have been, it's good probably with that specific document to mail out 2 more times after I mailed out that first time, but first time was enough. But I did that. Just knowing my rights, exercising my rights, I was able to get out of a traffic situation with the police. They wanted to they wanted my driver's license. I didn't give them that. I didn't want to contract with them, right? And I knew after that, that's when these tickets are gonna come. I was in my car driving, and then I was with some co-workers. I pulled over across the street from a park. I'm like, all right, we were smoking a little bit. Excuse me. And then so we were smoking a little bit. Right when I pulled over, the way I was parked too, it kind of looked suspicious a little bit, like where I was at. But like I would say maybe like less than a minute. Sheriff or the supervisor came in the sheriff big cop car, SUV, and then they shined the high beams on me in my car, and the car was pretty much hot box, and we just barely started smoking. And then then the cop came to my window, rolled the window down, hella weed smoke was coming out, right? And but let me just cut to the chase. So pretty much, he wanted to get my driver's license so he can write me a ticket for maybe possession, maybe for under the influence, maybe for smoking weed or whatever the case may be, maybe for also, I didn't have no registration, so he would probably write me a ticket for that. Had no insurance, write me a ticket for that. He probably would have towed my car because I was doing that plus smoking weed in my my. So it probably would have been all bad if I said, here's my license, right? But what I did, instead of giving him my license, I gave him a card that exercised my rights. You can actually go to, if you want those cards, you can email me. My main email, apooler805@gmail.com. If I don't respond there, you can email me at apooler with 2 R's at gmail.com. and I'll be able to give you that same card that I used to exercise my rights, and it really saved my life, really, or my whole situation. Because when you watch all these videos on YouTube, right, where people are exercising their rights, they don't give nothing to these police. They're just right there, driver's license. Sir, I don't have to give you that, and it's just this alternate. It just creates a lot of friction. And if you give the officer something, it kind of makes it more, you got something more to, it makes it more like, I don't know the word to say, but it shows that you're being more cooperative than not doing nothing at all. And, things could go more easier in your favor. Yeah, so, so I can send you that card if you want more information on that. But, yeah, just to sum it up, pretty much schooled them with the information I knew, because he was coming at me, like, because I didn't give him my license, right? And he was like, ask for it again, driver's license. And I was like, and I'm not giving myself credit. I got to give the person credit who I learned this from. He knows who he is. But I told the cop, I was like, you have to read this by law to keep you from getting into a lawsuit. And then I said it about 3 times because he asked me about 3 times again. And this cop, I don't think he ever had somebody standing up for their own rights, because he looked like he was on the bad side. He felt like he was on the wrong side, and he was never looking me in my eye the whole entire time. He's like driver's license, driver's license. Yeah, just driver's license. But he was like, he didn't have confidence. But anyways, there was like 3 cops right there, man. 3 cops out there, ridiculous. But and then yeah, the person that was asking for, the cop that was asking for my driver's license, he was the supervisor. And then I turned to the other cop on the other side, and then after the supervisor wasn't like wasn't like, because I said you have to read this card, it'll keep you from getting into a lawsuit. And he just put it on top of my card and it said driver's license. I was like, officer, you gotta keep I said it again. And then hold on. Okay, sorry about that. What else? Yeah, so yeah, so I turned around and I was like, hey, can I speak to a supervisor? He's like, he is a supervisor. I was like, all right, can I speak to a lieutenant? He's like, well, the town it's pretty late. Lieutenant's not out right now. He said some bull crap. And I was like, damn. And then that's when he asked me, he's like, he was looking at his card. He's like, what is this? I was like, so it's a card that exercises where I exercise my rights. And he was reading it, and it said on there that I have a right to attorney. And he's like, we're not keeping you from speaking to an attorney. And then I was like, okay. And then I think he said that to assume that I didn't have no attorney. I mean, I don't, but I was gonna get somebody on the phone. And then yeah, I was gonna get somebody on the phone. Some lion's mane from the Shar. Shout out to the Shar. They got some great tinctures. Helps strengthen the nervous system, builds connections in the brain, builds new neurons and things like that. Give me 1 second. But yeah, but I wasn't able to get the dude on the phone because my phone was dead. So I was like, damn. Cause he's like, this guy is the lieutenant. I was like, oh, is it like this guy? I was like, can I speak to the supervisor? Like, this is the supervisor. I was like, damn. It's like, can I speak to lieutenant? Can I speak to a lieutenant? It's like, ain't no lieutenant out here. I was like, damn. He's like, you can speak to an attorney. I was like, all right. Looked at my phone's dead. I was like, damn. But I still hold it down. You feel me? But he started asking me more questions, and I was rebutting him. He was like, it's against the code. He's like, it's against the code violation 6982 that you can't be smoking weed in public. And then he thought he got me, but I rebutted him like super quick. Nigga, like, pow. What did I say? I said something along the lines. I was like, first of all, that's a code. It's not law. I was like, law overstands codes. I said something about the Constitution. Like, Constitution is true law. Like, I have the right to pursue happiness. Pretty much beat him with that. He didn't say nothing. He's like, he had nothing to say. I was like, I don't even need registration or insurance on my car. I said that before he even wanted to bring that up. So I even said that. Wow, I don't need that shit before he even wanted to ask me about that. And I was like, and I got a judicial notice on my car. On my website, you can check that out. That helps keep your car from getting towed in almost pretty much any situation. Definitely helped me out in that situation, because the more things you could throw at a cop, the better. You know, I had something to give the cop. Bow, here you go. And I had a judicial notice on my car. Bow, I was like, read that. I was like, and I got a judicial notice on my car. And but yeah, I was like, you know, I'm not committing no crime. I did this all this happened in pretty much under 10 minutes. I didn't get my car searched. I didn't get pulled out of the car. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I didn't commit no crime. It's like, there's nobody injured. You know, I'd like to be free to go. And then he's like, okay, I mean, if it's cool with the supervisor. And I looked to the supervisor. So am I free to go? And then he didn't want to say yeah. He wasn't even looking at me. He wasn't even looking at me. He just nodded his head. Yeah, he's like barely. He's like, all right, cool. Dipped out. Bow. But yeah, I mean, what definitely helped out with that was that judicial notice on my car, me knowing my rights real well, and also giving that cop something. And also, I think it also has to do with that cop specifically. Like, that cop knew that I knew what I was talking about, and he was in the wrong. Probably also because I was already parked. Like, he didn't see me driving, so that's probably another good reason. That he felt like he couldn't really do nothing too much, but he was still insisting on getting my ID. But he wasn't looking at me because he knew he wasn't confident. He knew that what he was doing was wrong, and he was just trying to get someone's driver's license so he could run their stuff to see if he could give them tickets on anything. Because I remember I got pulled over by this lady cop, and oh my gosh, man, like, she got me so angry. I don't even want to think about it. But, you know, I tried to exercise my rights. This was before I knew as much as I knew now. But she wasn't having it. I was like, I'm a private traveler. I was watching one of those videos, and a dude that was saying it worked. So I tried it. But it didn't work on this lady. And I think maybe because she was a woman, so she's thinking like, okay, like, as a woman, you know, she doesn't want to be like she doesn't want to be like said, like, as a woman, you know, in the society, people kind of like step over women, quote unquote. So she wants to make sure that she's standing over everybody as a cop, you know what I mean? She wants to have that thing, you know what I mean? So that's probably the main reason why things didn't go well with her. But yeah, but man, if I knew what I knew now, it would have been totally different. Because one, I would have been able to give her something instead of my ID. And, you know, I would have hit her with, you know, if you want me to step out of the car, you know, I'm not consenting to that. That would be considered kidnap under law, because you are taking me outside of my private property. And I have done nothing wrong. I haven't committed no crime. There's no injured party here. I would have said that, you know what I mean? And you can't arrest me because I didn't commit no crime. So that would be a false arrest, and that would be a lawsuit against you. But yeah, you know, I didn't know as much as I know now. But if I did, I would have been saying more. But those are like some things that I did that you know, I got success with. You know, there's some other things in the works, you know what I mean? Really just kind of what I'm doing is kind of just securing myself, you know what I mean, so I don't have to run into these issues. You know, securing myself so I don't have to run into these issues. And also being able to, you know, live more like what you would call it, a free man. But I'll touch more on that in some other videos. But go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and send this to someone else that you think would be interested. There was some things that you did learn here. But yeah, go ahead and contact me if you want to find out about that judicial notice to put on your car, and also the exercise your rights card. But this is actually something else. But I'm just giving an example. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.